can catch me with the bending around the head, I feel like pop. All eyes on me when I say hit 'em up, somebody getting dropped. They want street fame, so that's what they do for love. Hit 'em with the ghetto gospel, only God can judge. You can catch me with the bending around the head, I feel like pop. All eyes on me when I say hit 'em up, somebody getting dropped. Against our lies, that's what they do for.
Man, I am here right here in Greenville, South Carolina. Right here, man. I'm with the one and only, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Tell me who you are, brother, cause you already well known down here. Now the rest of the world gonna know you too.
Well, everybody called me Silky. I'm one of the founders, or everyone says I am the founder of the Regulators Motorcycle Club here in Greenville, in which we done branched out all across the country.
Man, that's what's up, brother. What year did you find the chapter here in Greenville?
Well, we started this chapter. We started out initially as riders. We didn't claim ourselves a club until 1994. My thing is, we don't believe in saying you're a club unless you got a charter. Okay. But we started riding in 1992, but we didn't obtain our charter until 1994.
1994. Now, I heard a myth earlier today. I'm going to let you put your spin on it. It started right here in Greenville, but how did your nation actually start as far as starting to branch out from Greenville?
Right. Well, the interesting thing about that was I went to the roundup in 1998. I think it was in Kentucky. Okay. And I saw some regulators up there. Matter of fact, it was the regulators out of Dayton, Ohio. Okay. And once I met them, a couple years later, you know, we always go to Daytona. So we was down in Daytona, and we met we was on the strip, and some guys said, man, there's some regulators down there at the track. So we rushed down there, met with them. Our relationship was okay, but we didn't form as a club until 2000. We met with all the clubs, Atlanta and Dayton, Ohio, and we put ourselves together, and it grew ever since then.
Check this out, man. I notice y'all are a co-ed club. So did it when it started, did it start out as a co-ed club?
Initially, our chapter, the Greenville chapter, were all men. We started out with 24 brothers, and the 24 brothers created the foundation of the organization. And after several years, we did allow a couple of women to come in. Some of the chapters now still are all men, and then you have some of them that are women. So, but yeah, we first initially started out, we were all men, but years later we decided to cross over and let some ladies come in.
That's what's up, man. Right here, brother. I'm with the one and only. So, man, he's putting it down for Greenville, South Carolina. He's put it down. So let me ask you this, brother. When y'all came in, who actually was involved in the blessing of y'all in? Because I know 1%ers hadn't always blessed clubs in. A lot of times it was the oldest traditional motorcycle club that was in the city. So who ended up bringing y'all in?
That's an interesting story. Greenville, South Carolina, 31 years ago was a social club town. There were only a few motorcycle clubs here, Chosen Few, the Rattlers, Steel Wheel, and those guys were pretty up in age. They were seasoned. Mm-hmm. Initially, we wanted to start riding with them, but they indicated to us, no, man, we're gonna let our club die out. Y'all go ahead, we give you our blessing, and you guys go and start your own thing. And so that's what happened. Nevertheless, we started our own thing. And so, you know, clubs like the Rattlers and Steel Wheels, those clubs actually initially blessed us. Then years later, we got the nod from HA that we was okay.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. I hear a lot of people say, you know, 30 plus years ago, you know, the traditional motorcycle club, or the oldest club that was in the city, that was tradition, they would bless the newcomers in under that, man. And I also, I've heard that story many a time about clubs coming in and making a nation, because they would find other clubs that were the same name as they were, due to it wasn't social media and any internet like it is now. So they would bump into clubs that had the same name and get together and start a nation, and that's how y'all started out as a nation.
Absolutely, ain't but so many names out there.
Right.
And when we chose our name, it was methodical how we did it, but obviously some other clubs did the same thing. Right. And it was funny though that each one of those clubs that I spoke on, that would be Atlanta and Dayton, Ohio, they all had purple in their colors, and so we was kind of unique because all of us had the same kind of colors. But what we did once we met, because they had their own colors, we had ours, and we sat down and we put all of them together, and that's what you see on their back now is the colors that we created as a team of the 3 chapters.
Oh man, that's remarkable, brother. That is remarkable, man. Give me something good, man, that happened with y'all back in the day when you first started.
Wow, man, I tell you, it's a lot of different stories that we can have that I could tell you about. We made some mistakes. Okay. Some of the mistakes, but it was never held against us because we were young and didn't know any better. But we wasn't nothing to play with. Let's put it that way.
I done heard that.
Yeah, we wasn't nothing to play with. But what we did, we were walking around here with South Carolina patches on. We were rocking the whole state. And so we ran into some of the black dominants. They gave us love. We ran into a couple of the white dominants. They gave us love. I think the major thing that I can remember is that clubs, the dominant clubs, gave us the okay to be who we were. We wasn't trying to be like them, but we wasn't nothing to play with now. We could do the same thing they could do, if I can put it in that words.
You can put it in any type of word. Hey, you have earned the right to be able to put it down like how you want to put it down, brother. So, man, let me ask you this, because a lot of clubs that are national clubs, all clubs have problems, this, that, and the other, and even chapters have problems sometimes. So let me ask y'all how y'all used to deal with it when brothers got mad with each other, argue, fight. How would y'all work that out?
Well, interesting you said that, because we had a real knockout, drag out a couple of times in our club meetings. But one of the things that I preached to, I was president for the local chapter for 16 years, and I was national president for 6 years. But one of the things that I kind of instilled in my guys here was, I don't give a damn who you are or how mad you are with whoever you're mad with in this club. We're brothers. Because our belief system is about brotherhood. Motorcycles come second, but the brotherhood comes first. So if we're going to have a knockdown, drag out, we're going to do it, and after it's over with, we're going to sit down and drink a beer together.
Sit down and drink a beer. Sometimes y'all get out on that road and it's all the problem, though.
That's right. That's right. We're going to go yonder and see how far we can go and get some of this animosity y'all got out y'all system. So, yeah, we done done that many times.
Hey, brother, do you have anything, man, that you can advise that you can get a younger bikers that's coming in when it comes to this MC stuff?
Well, first and foremost, you need to vet your members. You need to vet them real strong. Don't put colors on guys who just want to wear colors because you are popular. Vet your members. Teach them in their vetting process, what y'all call probing stages. Teach them about brotherhood, about the lifestyle that we live. Teach them about the belief system that we have. If you could do that, I can assure you your club will last a longer time than most of these clubs. A lot of times you see clubs, they'll pop up because they're popular, then they'll end up going to another club because they're popular. No. Stay where you're at, believe in the belief system you are, and be proud of wear the rags that y'all wear.
That was up, brother. Y'all heard it right here, man. I'm at the Regulators anniversary. Y'all heard it from the founder. I've heard it many times today. They say, man, he is the one that did it, man. Hey, brother, man, I appreciate you for your time, man.
I enjoy talking to you, but I don't take the accolades, man. I was just a soldier in the army to try to make a better way for the guys who wearing the colors now, even the new ones that I don't even know. I hope my name go down in infamy that I was about that life. You know?
You can catch me with the bending around the head, I feel like pop. All eyes on me when I say hit 'em up, somebody getting dropped. They want street fame, so that's what they do for love. Hit 'em with the ghetto gospel, only God can judge. You can catch me with the bending around the head, I feel like pop. All eyes on me when I say hit 'em up, somebody getting dropped. Against our lives, that's what they do.